Hello everybody and welcome to the Stamping for All Design Team Challenge for this week. What we're going to be doing is some white embossing. This is a really fun technique. It really makes your colours pop, and yeah, so this was my prototype. You can see I've got a Whisper White base. I've used Bermuda Bay, white embossing powder, some flowers and some butterflies. The stamp set I've used for this project, or the stamp sets I'm going to use for the one I'm going to make, are background bits, which is a hostess stamp set from Stampin' Up, which you can earn with stamping rewards by spending over £150 in a single order. Beautiful stamp set, love it, definitely not ever getting rid of it. The sentiment for the card I'm going to make is Happy Birthday, which is from Sunshine Sayings stamp set, which is carrying over into the new catalogue. I have also used a couple of retired punches. If you can find these on eBay, do so. They are invaluable. This is the Itty Bitty Butterfly Punch, and this is the Elegant Butterfly Punch. If you can find them, buy them. Right, and finally, if you don't have these yet, they are retiring at the end of May. You need to buy them now though, if you haven't already got them, because they are selling out quite rapidly. And it's the butterfly thinlets, the bold butterfly thinlets, and the butterfly framelets, I think. Yeah, there's there's actually two sets of framelets here. This isn't one set, it's two sets. Okay, so I've used those. So let us begin. Get myself organised, put that card out of the way, just out of the way there. For the moment, is it in shot? Kind of. Right, okay. To start with, I have a Whisper White base, which is simply half A4, which is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, folded and scored at 4 1/8. That's our card base. For my coloured piece, I'm using crumb cake, and this measures, it's an inch smaller, so which would make that 4 7/8 by 3 1/8 on the short side. Right, okay. First step is to emboss our images. So I'm using Versamark for that, and this is the flowered stamps. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my embossing buddy from Stampin' Up, which is here, and just go over the card, because we don't want any fingerprints or grease and what have you to upset our embossing. So that's that done. I'm going to get a bit of scrap paper to do this on, because I'll be stamping off slightly off onto the slightly off the card. So ink our stamp up, nice and juicy. And then I'm going to stamp slightly off, so I can get two lots on. Yes, we're still in shot. There we go. Just keep it pressed down for a little bit. Lift up, and that looks nice. So we'll do another one, and do the other side. I'm stamping a little lower down because there's the See, the stalks don't go down to the bottom, the stems. So stamp that one there. Take a quick sip of coffee and lift straight up, and that looks nice. Yes, I can see, yes, I've got it's not a reasonable impression. Yeah, lovely. Right, embossing powder. I'm going to open this piece out now so I can pour the embossing powder back into the pot. This is Stampin' Up's white embossing powder. And I'm just going to pour it over. Let it fall off. Okay, that looks nice. Right, okay. I should probably stamp the sentiment as well, shouldn't I? And do them both together. Yes, that's a good idea, Ian. Dear me. This is the happy birthday sentiment from Sunshine Sayings. It's lovely. Have I got ink everywhere? Yes. So I'm going to put this in top in the corner without getting my head in the way. I should have done this before I put the embossing powder on, of course, but never mind. This is live. Lovely. Let's put some embossing powder on that. Excellent. Right, put that to one side. Tip our embossing powder away back into the pot, like so. It goes everywhere, doesn't it? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Right, embossing time. What I'll do, I'm going to preheat the gun for a few moments, then I'll emboss. I'll mute the volume while I'm embossing because this is very loud and it's not very pleasant to listen to. But you should see the colour change. Right, there we go. The trick with the heat gun is to move it around slowly. Don't stay too long in any one spot. The idea is try not to warp your card, and I think I've done quite well there. It's not warped too bad. So that's our embossing done. Right, I've pre-cut a couple of butterflies. Using the big shot on film isn't recommended here because it tends to rock the table, rock the camera, you know, and you could end up vomiting, you know, with the movement. So all I've done, I've cut out two of the same size butterflies, one with the bits cut out and a solid one, and attached it with a glue dot in the middle, and I put a dimension on the bottom to lift it up. I'm going to put that there, and with this one, same again, punched out two butterflies, mini glue dot, and dimensional on the back, like that. Put that one there, like that, and then I'm going to use Tombow glue for this, and make sure it sticks fully to the card base. Do that little zigzag. Get our card base and find the middle, which is there. Put it down, make sure it's level. And there we go. One last thing is to add a little bit of bling. So I've got some of our basic pearls here. Lift those up and put those there. And I've run out of those, so let's use a couple of individual ones. And this uses up my old pearls, which is good. Oh, come on. Come to Daddy. Sadly, my nerves. I mean, I'm not very dexterous. Right, oh, that's empty. I can throw it away. And there is our finished project. So have fun. Post your creations into the album, and give permission for the blog post on Saturday. And yeah, have fun. This has been the Stamping for All design team. Wishing you all the best. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.